What is your type? Like, what do you like physically?
Rich.
I said physically, not monetarily.
6'1", light skin.
So let's say they're under 6 foot and they're rich. Does that help?
Yeah.
That helps?
Duh.
So how much does a guy need to make?
It don't matter what he makes, it matters how he spend it.
How should he spend it?
On me.
So would you say you're an expensive person?
Duh.
Do you expect your man to pay all the bills?
Duh.
Your car payment, your hair, your nails, everything.
What is he doing if he's not paying for what I need to do?
But if that's the case, what do you provide in return if he's paying for everything?
Myself. Period.
Do you know how to cook?
Yeah, I'm vegetarian, but I do not.
Oh yeah, she has lost a lot of her opportunity if she's saying vegetarian.
But she's sexy. Drops mic. I'm done.
Please, go on. So she want her man to pay her car payment, all the bills, buy Prada bags and everything on her, and all she provides is herself.
All right, Alexander, be real with me. Be honest. Why do you show clips like this? It seems like so many of your videos, they're painting women in this negative light. Are you trying to lower our opinion of women? Yes, that is exactly what I'm trying to do. It's not exactly hidden. There's no secret agenda. On this channel, I have the explicit purpose of lowering your opinion of women. What? Why? That's sexist. You need to stop showing women when they're being shallow and entitled and dishonest. That's so negative. Everyone should be thinking that women are amazing, special, incredible beings. All this negativity trying to lower people's opinion of women, that's very sexist. Yeah, I mean, I don't really believe that, and I don't really give a shit if the whole world thinks that I'm wrong. I'm backing my own judgment, and from where I'm sitting, everyone else is sexist, not me. You see, my goal is to align people's expectations with reality. And so, in service of that goal, I need people to see what women are truly capable of.
I slept with cousins. I've cheated on 2 of my boyfriends.
How many boyfriends have you had?
3?
So damn near all of them.
I cheated on my freshman boyfriend with his best friend, and I said it wasn't real, but it was.
This is reality. Women are not the precious, virtuous, angelic beings that we have been told that they are. We are told that women are the more peaceful, gentle gender. Yet historically, queens were 27% more likely than kings to begin wars. We are told that women are more nurturing and selfless than men are, therefore they are better parents. Yet the research shows that children in single-father households perform at the same rate as two-parent households. Yet children who are in single-mother households are 10 times more likely to develop a drug habit and 20 times more likely to end up in prison. If women really are the more nurturing gender, why is it that when a child is murdered by their parents, in 70% of the time, it is the mother? My point here isn't to make the case that men are superior to women. We're not. You want to see the statistics on violent crime, on sexual misconduct? Men can be absolute scumbags. The point here is just that women do not deserve their reputation as the morally superior ones. They're not. Women lie, they cheat, they gossip, they manipulate. They can be shallow, entitled, vindictive. That is the truth. That is reality. And as such, it is very important that that reality is known.
What are women exclusively held accountable for?
Oh, I'm not exclusively held accountable for just women? I'm not sure. I can't think of anything.
Can you think of any problems in society that aren't blamed on men?
That's a good question. I really have no answer for that. I think we're not really held accountable for anything, and everything gets blamed on men.
Do you see that while it is obvious that a belief like all women are gold-digging sluts or women are less intelligent than men, it's obvious that a belief like that is sexist. But can you see that believing that all women are perfect, angelic creatures who can do no wrong is also sexist? If the stereotype is negative or the stereotype is positive, it's still sexist. The collective pedestalization of women does real damage.
What is the worst excuse you've given to end a relationship or a situationship?
It wasn't an excuse. I just liked his friend better.
So you told him that you liked his friend.
Yes.
How did he take that?
He cried.
Do you feel bad?
No.
Fuck.
Every time that a man ignores the signs that his girlfriend is cheating because he believes that women aren't like that, they don't cheat. Every time a man allows himself to be belittled or insulted because he believes, oh, women aren't like that, they're not cruel in the way that men are. You know, a woman can't be abusive. She's just playing. It's just fun and games. Every time the man is kind and generous in divorce proceedings only to find out that his wife is conspiring to keep his children from him. Every time that a man blindly white knights for a woman, believes everything that she says, thinking it's impossible that a woman could ever lie about anything. They're above that. They're so moral. Completely unaware that in a country like Canada, many sexual assault allegations were deemed unfounded. We think, no, women couldn't do that. Women aren't vindictive in that way. They'd never lie about something like that. That right there, that belief, that is a myth. That is not reality. Women can absolutely be cruel and vindictive. Many women are completely fine being dishonest. If they want to hurt a man, there are few lines that they won't cross. 73% of men who were physically abused by their partner were also threatened with false accusations. This is serious. By not adequately educating men about the truth of what women are capable of, we are putting them in danger. It's like putting him blindfolded in a cage with a scorpion and telling him to protect himself, but not informing him that a scorpion has claws or a pincer. How is he going to protect himself against danger if we are lying to him about the nature of the creature that he's interacting with? Again, I am not saying that all women are terrible. Women can be incredible. Do you want to know how many hours I can go just spontaneously praising Emily, the mother of my child, or even praising my own mother, or any of my female friends? Women can be beautiful, creative, insightful, supportive, kind, compassionate beings. And my hope is that you are surrounding yourself with women like that. But for you to do that, you need to know that women are also capable of being vicious, of being exploitative, entitled, dishonest brats, willing to use you up and spit you out, thinking only about their own selfish goals.
I had this poor guy I was dating who's like my first boyfriend. Like, I lost my virginity to him and everything. But like 4 of his friends, like after school one day, they're like, come with us to Taco Bell. They're like, you should dump your boyfriend and have sex with all of us. And I was like, okay.
Wow. And you were how old?
You just did it? Well, I was like a piece of shit and I was really selfish and I was really horny. So I was like, okay.
Wow.
Wow.
I completely reject any suggestion that because my videos aim to educate men about the dark side of femininity, that in any way makes them sexist. I don't want men to have an unrealistically high view of women, and I also don't want them to have an unrealistically low view of women. I want them to be in touch with reality. Because right now, the collective idealization that we have about women is doing real world damage. I see it every single week in my private consultations. Good, honest men who have been deeply harmed by this lie. And the damage isn't just to men, it's also to women. For a rational, self-aware woman, she knows that she's not perfect. She knows she has flaws just like everyone else. Imagine how uncomfortable it must be for her to exist in a society that does not see her for who she truly is, who continuously insists that she's perfect. How fucking weird must it be for her to constantly be interacting with men who treat her like she's this incredible angel when she knows that she's incredibly flawed? Do you think she really enjoys it when she's got men worshipping the very ground that she walks upon? Trust me, women are sick of it. They find nice guys who treat them as though she is perfect to be disgusting. She would rather date an arsehole because at least he isn't going to be delusional about her quality. At least he sees her for who she truly is.
Am I toxic, or does anyone else find it extremely attractive when a guy, instead of calling you a cute name like babe, sweetheart, or whatever, calls you like a mean name? Like dummy or loser. But not in like a mean way, in like a flirty, like cute way. Like, what are you doing, loser? Like instant fold.
I'm telling you, a quality woman does not enjoy being treated as though she is better than she truly is. That is a lot of pressure and it makes her feel unseen. It's hard for her to form a connection with a man when he's in love with an image of her, a fantasy, instead of the real woman that she is. Nobody benefits from our society being delusional about the quality of women. They're not evil, they're not depraved, but they're not perfect or angelic either. Every woman is an individual, and as an individual, she is capable of behaving terribly. As a man, you cannot allow the fact that she is a woman to blind you from that reality. So yes, my content features a lot of negative behavior from women, but that is because I am fighting against the strong perception that our society holds that women are these perfect angel creatures. But the most accurate way to say it is that I don't want you to see women in a negative light. I want you to see women in a realistic light. Because once society is finally honest about women, then we can start to make real progress. Now, this video is quite different from my other content because it's sort of big picture, like a confession about my channel. I'm sort of explaining why I make the videos the way that I do. And to keep that theme going, I want to continue this confession and explain why I felt it necessary to make this particular video. Things are going to get a bit deeper, a little bit more personal and philosophical. If you're interested in continuing to watch, you can see the full-length version of this video on my Patreon. I always just post the shortened, abridged versions of my videos here on YouTube. The full-length versions are available on Patreon. So come join me there if you want to see the full confession.